Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video where we're gonna look at all the products that I've picked for my Shop My Stash for December. So all the products I wanna focus on, use up, hit pan on, or just get more uses out of. So if this is something that interests you, I would be very happy to see you here. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially, and yeah, that's kind of my specialty. So, I've picked quite a bit of products that I want to focus on. I think I'm gonna start with like a face products and then we're gonna go to the eye area. So I have two brow products, which is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pomade. I'm definitely gonna throw it away after this month because it's getting pretty disgusting, and as I mentioned in my Shop My Stash recap for November, which will probably go up after this video in a couple days. But lately this has been pretty dry up. I think I've had it for like a year and a half or something. I've definitely used it last year around Christmas, so it's been more than a year for sure. And A, there's not that much product left, and B, it's getting dry up. So this is my last month using it, but I don't have any other like cooler toned brow products. And when I'm doing like a little bit more cooler looks, I kind of need this. Today I'm wearing the She Glam Brows on Demand 2-in-1 Brow Pencil, which I don't actually have that much left. When I'm wearing more like neutral or warm tone looks, I do like this product, but when I'm wearing cool tones, it doesn't really match in my opinion. But yeah, this is kind of nice match to my hair, so it's not a bad product and I can wear it most of the time, but sometimes when I do like a blue eyes or turquoisey or something like cool toned, I kind of need this. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you use different products with different eye looks, but for me it just works better. But I have more like a neutral undertone and kind of more like neutral features. So I can kind of sway it one or other direction depending on what products do I use. What products I use. So those are brow products. Then I have a couple like blushes and cheek products. So what I wanna use up is this Berry and Fresh Face blush in the shade Summer Rose. I've been showcasing it here and like I've been showing it here for many months. It's been in my Shop My Stash for at least like the past 4 months. And the reason why it's here is because there's very little product left. So there's really good chance that I will be able to use it up this year and this month, and I really want to. So that's that. Then product that I'm wearing today is the Revolution Fast Base Blush in the shade Peach. When I'm gonna release the Shop My Stash recap from last month, I will mention that I haven't used this at all last month. So today I went in and fixed it. I'm wearing it today. This is a perfect blush when you wanna have like a really glowy, healthy looking cheeks without feeling oily. This is very like satin finish, but it looks so juicy. I don't wear any foundation. I'm not wearing any foundation today. I don't wear foundation very often, especially in the past 2 months. I haven't really been wearing it because I've been breaking out like crazy. So I only wear eye products and then maybe like a concealer, blush, and highlighter. And I forgot how great this blush is. It's a very neutral one when I don't want to be too warm toned or too cool toned. I think this is like my perfect neutral blush. I really like this shade. There's also other shade in my collection, which is from She Glam actually, that I really like, and then I feel like those two are my neutral shades, and I have to use this one more. So today was my first day using it after like 2 months, and I will hopefully get more uses out of it in the future. I hate that it's this big, like, because I usually have my little bag that I travel with, that I use, that I have my products in, and I use them both here and at the dorm. And I wish this was a little bit smaller. I think I'm gonna keep it just here, and I'm gonna use it only when I'm here. But, or maybe I'm gonna bring it to the dorm and leave it there. I don't know, but I don't want to travel with this because it is quite big, and unless this is the only product. If I only carried this as a like blush highlighter product, then maybe, but I have a couple different things that I travel with, like these liquid products from Shiglam, and it gets a little bit crowded in the little bag. So this one, like it quite a bit, and I really like how it looks. And another product that I'm wearing today is the Shiglam Glow Chroma Glow Blush. This is in the shade Flying Comet. Again, I'm mentioning it all the time, but I really like this one, and I want to get more uses out of it. I have similar highlighter from them in the powder line. I don't remember. It's also the Chroma Zone line. It's just like a powder product. I think it's shade Lucid, the powdery one, and it's kind of similar. This goes from pinky purple to goldy green, and that one goes more for like from pinky to greeny shift with a little bit of gold as well. So it's kind of similar, and I want to use this up and switch it up for the powder product. So yeah, I'm using this one for this month again. I know it's been a couple of months in a row, but I just want to use it up. I want to, first of all, I want to know how much product there is, and I want to use it up. So that's that. There's actually not that much product left in the packaging. It's kind of like somewhere in here, I think. So hopefully we'll get there soon. I'm actually also, I don't know if I mentioned it, I'm wearing it today, and I really like it. I think on this cheek it looks very like pinky purple. On this cheek, from where I'm sitting, it's kind of like goldy green, and I love that shift. Another face product, I have the Shiglam Float On Blush, this one. Again, I want to use it up eventually. I think I'm getting to the bottom of this. Like, there's not that much product coming out anymore, so maybe I will be able to use it up. And then another highlighter is the Colorpop Super Shock Blush, the pearlized version, and this is the Chiffon shade. And the reason why I'm putting it here, last month I've managed to create this itty bitty pan. I don't know if you can even see that, but there's like a little bit of pan. And I thought maybe I could get more uses out of it. First of all, it's kind of cooler tone. It's pink to kind of this beigey orange flip, but it looks more cool toned. Well, kind of more cool toned on me. And since there is a bit of pan, I wanna extend the pan and maybe eventually use it up in the future. So yeah, that's definitely on my list of things I want to get a little bit more uses out of, and because I haven't really used it all that much. I've used it once last month, and then somewhere in summer, I think. I don't remember if I used it in between those two occasions, so I want to get more uses out of it, and it's really nice. It looks great, it wears great. I just never remember to actually use it. So yeah, this one. I'm planning to film my project pan for next year, and I definitely will make one video that's gonna be only eyeshadow palettes, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do second video that's gonna be all the other products, because I don't have that many other products. I mostly collect eyeshadows, but I could maybe make like a project pan for face products and like everything that's not eyeshadow, because I am storing all my empties from this year in a kind of like a box, and I'm definitely gonna continue to do that in the next year as well, so that I have like everything I've used up in the year, during the year. So maybe I could do that. Let me know if you would want to see only eyeshadow project pen or also face products, and I can film that. So that was face products. Then for the eyes, I have two mascaras. One is the Rimmel London Extra Super Lash. I hope I'm gonna finish it this month. Again, if I want, then I'm gonna declutter it anyways, because I don't love this mascara. I've mentioned that like a million times already. I'm wearing it today, and it's just it's an okay mascara. There's nothing special about it, and I don't enjoy using it all that much, but it's also not bad enough to throw it away just like that. But I've already used it like 60 times, so this is the last month, and then I'm gonna throw it away no matter what, because it is getting older. I think I've had it for at least 2 months now, so at the end of the month it's definitely going away. Then for another mascara that I just opened up is the Makeup Academy Loaded Lash XL waterproof mascara. It's insanely big tube for such a small product, and it has a really big opening, or like the, you know, and I don't like it because it doesn't actually properly, you know how there are like stoppers here so that it removes the excess product from the wand. This doesn't really have that. It's too big, it's too wide for that, and there's a lot of goop and product on the wand. So I would wish for the neck of the product to be like a little bit less wide. That's one of complaint. And other, it's also kind of goopy mascara. I don't know why all the mascaras that I've been buying recently were very goopy and like liquidy. I like more drier mascaras, not like dried up, but I like when they immediately dry up and you can immediately go with the second coat, or you could just, walk out. I don't like when I feel the mascara for multiple hours before it like sets itself. That's just not something that I enjoy, especially when it's waterproof mascara. I think those should be drier. Usually they are, at least. So yeah, not my favorite. And it's supposed to achieve volume and length. You can elongate your lashes quite a bit with this. Volume, I'm not sure. And it really sticks the lashes together because it is so goopy and kind of like watery, right? So that's that one. I've only used it like 4 times so far. But yeah, this is the second mascara that I'm using. I usually have one open here and the other one at the dorm, so that I don't have to carry the mascaras all the time. And yeah, that's that one. Then I have a couple lip products. So again, V Cosmetics Punk AF liquid lipstick has been in my Shop My Stash for a while. I still am trying to figure out if I like this or not, because I think I like this in the beginning when I bought it. I think when I bought it like in, I don't know, February or something, I quite liked it. But lately I wasn't very impressed with it, and it's kind of a bit too dry and kind of really crusty, and I found out that you can't really layer it on top of itself when it like dries down, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's kind of like a reddish lipstick, and I think I will be able to use it for a couple of like Christmassy looks. I'm planning to do the same thing that I did in October, which is posting one video a week. That's just like a get ready with me. In October it was like a Halloween look inspired video, and for this month I'm gonna do mostly like wintry looks. I'm gonna try to create something Christmassy. I don't love Christmas as much, especially like the Christmas decorations, so I think I'm gonna more focus on like New Year's and winter instead of Christmas. But I think I have one Christmas look planned, which maybe I will actually film tomorrow. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, that's kind of a plan for now. Then another lip product, I have the Oden's Eye liquid lipstick, cream lipstick, and this is in the shade S102 Love Jasmine. It is really beautiful color. It's kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like a browny reddish with a little bit of like mauve in it. I really don't know how to explain this color, but it's a very beautiful neutral color that I've been wearing all the time. This has become my everyday lipstick together with the second lipstick that I'm gonna mention. I'm already halfway done, like this is all I have, so we're kind of past the halfway point. And since I've had it for like year and a half now, I think I got this in the Easter mystery box by Oden's Eye for last year, so it's definitely like a year and a half old. So I wanna, I don't know how long you can store lipsticks. She's still fine, there's no like mold or anything weird happening, but I definitely don't wanna risk anything, and I've been really enjoying it. And if I'll use it up, I'll just buy another one. And then I have, for the cool toned looks, I have the Maybelline, is it Maybelline? Oops. Maybelline Ultimate Lipstick, and this is in the shade More Buff 699. So this is how she looks like. It's kind of like not a matte lipstick, but also not like the typical hydrating one. It has a really small, like skinny tube, and it just looks really nice on the lips, and it lasts really nice on the lips. It's not completely transfer proof and completely matte, but it's also not one of those creamy lipsticks that kind of travel on your lips. It's kind of like there's a little bit of transfer, but not too much. It's just like slightly, and it lasts for a really long time for the fact that it's like a bullet lipstick. And it's super comfortable formula. I don't like when the lipstick is too balmy, because then I always feel like it's gonna travel and I'm gonna look weird. And I also don't like if it's too dry and like crusty. But this is really nice formula in my opinion. It's kind of in between, very comfortable, more like satiny finish. And I want to get more shades, but the shades that I saw in drugstore didn't really impress me. I think there's one that's kind of like darker, more purpley berry shade, if I remember, so maybe I will get that one. But the other shades, they looked very red, which I'm not. I feel weird when I wear red lipstick. But yeah, I definitely like this one, and I like that it's like a skinny packaging. It's really nice. I always have it in my little bag that I wear, that I always have in my, it's kind of like a, I have it in this little like pencil case almost, where I have like pens and, you know, markers and lip balms, and also this one and this one. These literally are my everyday lipsticks that I always put on. So I thought I would mention them. And then last two products before we get into eyeshadow. So I have the Essence Multitask Concealer in the shade 10 Peachy Ivory. I am like halfway done, or more than halfway done with this product, and I want to eventually use it up, and I've been using it whenever I'm here. I use this concealer. It's quite nice. It's not like full coverage, it's kind of like medium coverage. self-setting finish, not too dry, not too glowy. It's kind of like a really nice in-between. You don't feel it on the face at all. It dries immediately and sets itself immediately. I just don't like the packaging, but the product itself is amazing, and it's extremely inexpensive product. So if you want something from the drugstore, I can recommend this one. I really like the finish and really like how it looks. It doesn't settle too much when you're like smiling a lot or something. It doesn't settle into the lines as much, and I never powder it. I don't like how my under eyes look when they're powdered, and I don't like how they feel when they're powdered. So that's how I use it. Then I have again these Suva UV Taffies. I want to get another of these small palettes from Suva with the water activated liners because I really like them. So these are this is how they look like. I've been using them quite a lot this year, and I want to get more uses out of them. I wanted to use them more in November, and I only used them like, I don't know, was it 12 times or something? No, it was less than 10 times. So I want to get more uses out of them. I'm definitely gonna do that for, I don't know, either for some of the Christmas looks and like wintry looks, and also in my everyday where I want to get more creative with it. I'm saying as I am not wearing them today, so I have to get better at it, but what are you supposed to do? Then for the palettes, I'm gonna first start with what I'm wearing today, which are actually my Shop My Stash palettes. So for the mattes today, I've used the Oden's Eye Earth palette. I never know how to pronounce it, honestly. I know how to pronounce it in Czech, but I have no clue how to pronounce it in English. So I have this shade called Past as the wing, then I have this in the crease, and then I have this to kind of blow it out and diffuse the edges. And I have the shade Luxury, which is this deep army green in the beginning of my lid, because I wanted that really deep green in there. And I want to put this palette in this month's Shop My Stash because first of all, I love these greens and they kind of remind me like Christmas, like with the foresty green, plus this shade which looks kind of white but it has a lot of yellow and kind of goldy reflect to it. It reminds me like a Christmas star. And then this reminds me, this shimmer shade reminds me kind of like the light chain on the Christmas tree, because we usually have like blue lights there. So yeah, I really like this color story, and I haven't used this palette as much lately, so I want to get back to it. And this is kind of my winter palette. I've been using it a lot last year, or like in this year in January, quite a bit, so it's definitely kind of more like a winter palette for me. And then the shimmers that I'm wearing today are all from Makeup Beauty Shop. I have these 4 single shades, and I'm using this shade called Monica on most of my lid, then this shade called Holophilic on the lower lash line. It's kind of like a holographic shade, and then I have this, which is called Chandelier. It has a blue base with goldy, like pale yellowy gold sparkle to it, and I'm wearing that in the inner corner. I've made a review about all of these 4 singles. I think it's the latest video or the second latest video on my channel right now, and I really like them, and since that video I haven't used them up until today, so I wanted to play again with them, and I think I will play with them quite a bit now because I wanna be able to review them properly. So these are all the shades. I can maybe scoochy a bit and show you a little bit more of a close-up, but they're so beautiful, and I love Makeup Beauty. So that's those two, and I want to focus more on these. Then the next palette I have is the Shroud Cosmetics Moonfall palette, which, like, this is a perfect jewel toned wintry palette. I just, oh my god, I love this. This is so pretty. I love these shades, like this blue with this purple. It's absolutely stunning. The green with the kind of pinky reddish shade reminds me of a lot of like Christmas ornaments, and I haven't been using this palette as much lately because it is quite dark, and I don't know, I every time I look at this is just like a winter palette in my opinion. So I've been kind of saving it for the winter season. Then next palette that I have here is the Giant Wolves palette from Oden's Eye in collaboration with Annette's Makeup Corner, or Annette Oberstadt. This is how she looks like, maybe like this. And I really like this, like all of these shades are very like wintry, and then you have the greens with that little bit of kind of like pinky color. I really like this color story as a winter color story. And I want to get more uses out of this palette because I feel like some of the shades started to act a little bit weird, a little bit sus. So I want to get more uses, especially of the multichrome, because the multichrome is stunning and I haven't been using it enough. I've already decluttered the Fancy Face palette because that one was acting really weird and it didn't work anymore. I hope this palette will still be good, but I'm kind of worried that maybe she's a bit too old now. But yeah, I want to get more uses out of it, and if I decide to declutter it at the end of the year or like move it into my into just kind of like a display collection, then at least I will have more uses with it before that, because I'm definitely not like, I'm not gonna throw it away or give it to anyone. I will keep it because I really like this color story, but I don't know if I will be able to use it next year. So this one I want to get more uses out of, want to have some more time to play with it. Then my Project Pen palette, which is the Oden's Eye Cosmetics Christmas Eve palette. This is the Christmas palette from last year. You can see that she is quite used. This is a perfect color story. I feel like last year the winter color stories that I was more into were the Merry Christmas palette, you know, like the oranges and greens. This year I'm not feeling all the oranges and reds and greens. I'm kind of more into the blues and pinks and purples with that pop of like yellow. So yeah, I'm this year I'm gonna be, I think, more into the cool toned looks, even though I have plans to use like these yellows very soon, because and I want to create like a full-on yellow look. I haven't done that for forever, and I really want like a full-on yellow. But yeah, lately I've been wearing like purples all the time, or blues, or like cooler toned greens, even like some grays. So yeah, lately I've been more into that color story than warm tones, which I feel like warm colors look better on me, but lately I just haven't been really feeling like excited to use a lot of warm tones. I've enjoyed a couple of like oranges in October and a couple of the red shades, but I wasn't really that into it. So I think you're gonna see quite a bit of cooler tone looks in this during this season, which I feel like a lot of brands do release like a lot of cool tone products. I've seen a lot of like silver metallic shades and like blue metallics, and there were a lot of the like cool gray color stories, right? Like the Natasha Denona palette and the Huda Beauty palette. So I think it's the overall trend now, and I'm usually not really that into trends, but I haven't been really feeling so drawn to the warm toned looks. So that's that. And the last palette that I have here might be a little weird. So I don't think I'm gonna get the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Brushes because it seems like the package went missing, and I was talking to Cosmic Brushes and they can file a claim after 30 days. So unless the package will be found soon by some miracle, I'm probably not gonna get the palette sooner than in January, which really pisses me off, and like I'm really sad because I was so excited to get it, but it doesn't look like I will. If I do, by some miracle, then that will be on my Shop My Stash because I will have to film looks with it and I want to play with that palette. If I won't get it, which is much more probable, I will play with the Delicious Delights palette because there are a couple of shades that are kind of similar to the Winter Wonderland. You have all the blue shades, you have some purple shades here. There are some like cool toned greens, which are also in the Winter Wonderland. So yeah, if I'm not gonna get the Winter Wonderland, this is kind of gonna be my second option. If I will get the Winter Wonderland palette, then I will use that one instead of this one, instead of the Delights palette. And then I think in 2 days I should get the Siren Sunset palette from Lunar Beauty. So that will also be on my December Shop My Stash. I just don't have it yet, and I wanted to release this video soon. So because I usually release it either the first or the second day of the month, so I didn't want it to wait longer to film this. But yeah, those two, well, the Lunar Beauty palette will be in my Shop My Stash, and then from Cosmic Brushes, either it's gonna be this palette or the Winter Wonderland if it gets found, but it hasn't moved in like 5 days and the postal office doesn't know where it is, so it doesn't look great for me. Fingers crossed, but I don't think it's gonna get found. So yeah, those are all the products that I have. Let me know if you have any of these and if you are planning to use them more in December. Or let me know what are your products that you want to focus on more this month. Or kind of like what are your winter products, products that you really like to use in the winter season. And yeah, that's it from me. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're enjoying the weather. It's been snowing for the past like week here, so I've been pretty cold. But let me know what the weather is like where you live, and I will be very happy to see you in my next video, which will probably be the Lunar Beauty palette review. So that's it from me. Have a great day, and I will be happy to see you in the next video. Bye!